Hey everyone, I'm Jack Ferdman, and this is Rewatching Oscars Movie Minute. It's Timeless Tuesday, and today's film is the 1961 drama Backstreet. One Oscar-nominated film, let's go. Now, Backstreet was directed by David Miller and stars Susan Hayward, John Gavin, Vera Miles, and Charles Drake. Now, this version is actually the third adaptation of Hurst's best-selling story. The first was in 1932 with Irene Dunne and John Bowles, and the second in 1941 starring Margaret Sullavan. And by the time this one came around, audiences knew the story very well. But this remake brought a glossy 60s-era sheen and some serious star power. The plot follows Rae Schmidt, played by Susan Hayward, a successful New York fashion designer who becomes romantically involved with Paul Saxon, played by John Gavin, a handsome but very married businessman. Their affair spans decades, filled with passion, secrecy, heartbreak, and longing. And like so many melodramas of the era, it all builds to tragedy. It's a classic soap opera stuff, full of longing, glances, whispered confessions, and those will they or won't they moments that you can see coming from a mile away, but still can't look away from. Watching these Hollywood legends together is part of the fun. Hayward brings her usual strength and fire, though at times she's asked to play a little too saintly, and Gavin, with his clean-cut good looks, fits perfectly as the conflicted lover, while Vera Miles, always underrated, absolutely steals her scenes as Paul's bitter, sharp-tongued wife. Her verbal sparring with Hayward is deliciously biting and easily the film's best stretch of dialogue. Even Virginia Gray in a small supporting role adds just the right amount of bite to her scenes. Now, stylistically, Backstreet feels like a Douglas Sirk film, lush, emotional, and beautifully framed, but without Sirk's subtle irony or deeper social commentary. It looks terrific, though, thanks to Alexander Golitsyn's first-rate art direction and some classy costume design that makes every frame shimmer. And Frank Skinner's score hits all the right emotional notes, giving the story a sweeping, almost operatic feel. Now, don't get me wrong, this is pure soap opera through and through. But sometimes, that's exactly what you want. A movie where people fall in love, make bad choices, and suffer dramatically under glowing studio lights. It's glossy, tragic, and surprisingly watchable. Sure, I still prefer the 1932 version with Irene Dunne. It's raw and a bit more grounded, but this remake does have its charms. Now, if you're in the mood for a tearjerker that's easy on the eyes and heavy on the melodrama, then Backstreet fits the bill. But for me, I'm going to give it a C+. Now, Backstreet was nominated for only one Academy Award, and that was for Best Costume Design in Color. Join me again tomorrow for another Oscar-nominated film, right here on Rewatching Oscars Movie Minute. Because if the Academy took notice, it's worth a rewatch.